Okay, this is a YouTube video log, which this is my first ever creation of a YouTube video log. Of course, it will be inspired by all of the other drone users who make video logs. However, this video log is not directed towards an onlooker audience. This is a log intended for family-oriented viewing. My parents, my brothers or cousins or whoever else. Although, I don't care who watches it. And it will talk about my recent flight experiences. So, if this is a unique set of experiences for you, you may find it interesting. But I fly mostly for the last several days. My FPV equipment, which I've never had any of any kind before, is the Sima X5 compatible 5.8 gigahertz kit. I have it connected to the kit transmitter or receiver here, and taped to my emitter base. And I fly it around places like this. And I try to use the trees as obstacles. And then I can charge the camera with a regular phone battery. And the battery is so small that I can charge it over and over again. And it will just take a little while. So, for example, if I fly my Sima X8 for one battery, then I will come back and my little camera will be charged. And then I can use my Ryobi light with USB output to charge the little 1S 3.7 volt batteries that go to the quadcopter. Now, I've had a Sima X5 of many types, but the quadcopter, available from wish.com, under the title of Sima X5, but this is the one that's only $20. It has a very rapid yaw rate. So, the Sima rotates at a very modest yaw, and this one rotates very rapidly, almost to a full sport yaw. In fact, this has a faster yaw than my recently purchased from Craigslist used Eachine 250. It has a new battery. I did pay the $100 requested. I thought I would just pay the full price. Actually, it's working out. The seller has been very helpful to me already in getting set up for my first programmable drone. The FlySky controller I bought separately. The camera does connect to my Sima X5 kit screen. So although the screen is not a fancy screen, it will connect. So I can use the camera without fancy goggles. And that about sums up my FPV experience. This copter right here is a UDI 818 parts pack with the control board for the clone X5 copter, and it also has a very fast yaw rate as a result, but it flies a little differently because the gear ratio is different and the blades are bigger. So this copter covers a lot of ground at a pretty manageable, not terribly fast, but very cruisable rate. And then this copter gains altitude a little more well, probably because the gear ratio is more correct for the flight controller. It moves probably more stably. It's easier to fly in things. But this one, it has advantages. It's very difficult to describe. It's fun to fly. It's a little bit challenging. But then when you get moving across flat ground, this one feels better as a driver on the whole, I would say overall. Maybe it's heavier and the battery is bigger when I fly with it. I use an 850 milliamp hour battery. I still only use the little batteries for this one, but they seem to work better. I also put the camera on my RC truck today and drove that around a little bit. This is just a cheap truck from Walmart. I did also have a Hubsan X4 H107D, which I only got to fly about 2 times before I broke it, and I'm waiting for parts. All of my other screen copters were Wi-Fi copters, and the delay and also the loss of video that occurred every time you needed the video the most made it impossible to fly with the Wi-Fi screen. My signal transmission distance is very low no matter where I go on this island, because Honolulu is a very dense city with a very signal-rich environment, and it's exactly where you are not recommended to go use RC toys. So I have to fly basically right on top of me, which makes the X8 very uncomfortable to fly with this little camera that you can't see, no viewing angle. And although I've only flown it once, I feel that I will struggle to learn FPV with the Racer 250 because it's very big and it's very fast, and I can't fly right on top of myself because it'll hit something in me and it'll be catastrophic. But I don't know how it will handle the signals to go to an airfield with the FlySky controller. I'll have to try that out once I gain a little confidence with the aircraft. So that's my video log.